Hello fellow gamers, this is Spontaneity with Controller Cowboys. Thank you for joining me for episode 2 in our Hand of Fate 2 series.
I have clawed my way back.
Remember from episode 1, we just briefly grazed over the basics, saw some of the cards we can play, the item system in the game as well.
22 paths of wisdom and despair.
And this will pretty much be our first challenge outside of the tutorial. Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Fight corrupted. Void Empire loose gold. So it actually looks like we built the... Oh, that's kind of cool. Build your own deck. Like token cards. So let's take that one. Unknown. Another token. Best damsel. And let's do Market Thief for another token. Here. I don't remember if that is. I believe it's a one-hand. Shield reflect. Purification. I don't know what that. Oh, actually, I guess I need 5 equipment anyway. So, that's that.
A casual call to
see
heroes.
Where Ginny's about to take us.
Adventures start thus. For 100 years I have thought
Pretty
about
basic path,
nothing
this shouldn't be
but the
too
game.
hard.
I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
Your conversation with the fur trader is interrupted as Malacalypse arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the Blight. Head to Westwind to find out more about... Let's find out more about Westwind first. What do you want to know? What makes Westwind so special? Traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom and I intend to return the favor. That's fair. Let's ask where Westwind is. Westwind sits on the outer edge of the Empire. While the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes are neglected. And what about Empire protection? A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they are all either dead, missing, or drunk. Now, let's go to Westwind. Return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are 3 options. Mason, a food wagon, and a weaponsmith. How is my food? I have 5 food. I think my weapon... Oops. Actually, my weapon's not there. Well, actually, 19's not terrible. Probably always use food. Probably won't need food though, because it's a very linear path. I wonder what the stonemason will give us. You hitch an uneventful ride with a stonemason. Oh. Oh, sweet, 25 gold. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman, perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was having to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. Left me here to fight them off. The soldiers accept the offer. 20 gold. Bring me to 55. I want to go after the soldiers. You steal 3 blight. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the crow.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Do battle. So to all my viewers, I'd like to say that I hope you guys are having an excellent day, whatever you may be up to. Guy's kind of funny looking. Got flying spellbook though, so you know he means, oh, that's Malicklips. A magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, cast a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. That's useful. Just start with that.
If nothing else, I'll get a
Oh. Oh, apparently I did not want to actually finish that guy off. Oh, this guy's got some life to him. Let me out. And boom goes the dynamite. Nice, flawless. Not a scratch on me. Noble. Armory gain. Equipment. Bastion of Purification.
In more ways than one.
Damaging defense against corrupted. Nice. Defend causes 30% of your weapon damage. Heavy. Reduces movement speed. But it is a shield. We are gonna... Ooh, and 10 gold. Nice. With the corrupted dispatch, the soldiers turn to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to go back to escorting His Highness, the quivering blanket of Mumsy, off to his palace. I get a bonus dice for each soldier I save. Offer them gold to protect Westwind. I'll lose 20, I have 45. Appeal to their sense. I'm just gonna pay them off. Oh, I get 2 recruits. Working for coin and killing corrupted monsters sounds good to us. Of course it does. Okay. And let's see what the next card has.
In your life,
A fork in the road.
Endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path north and south. Malicklips sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me towards the north. Smells like someone is baking cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I think we're walking into a trap.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choice.
We find some Imperial soldiers strung up by Northerners. Fight to free them, pay to free them. Fight to free them. Free of Frost, let's do this. I buy my way out of everything. I love the improvements they've made in this game. Beyond the first one. First one was awesome enough, but they definitely upped their game with this one. Frozen darkness of the far north they come. Northerners can perform combo attacks, use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. Oh. Lame. There's some big noise. Oh, what? He didn't hit me. Definitely took more damage than I wanted to on that one, but not in horrible shape. Primary gain, 1 equipment. Ooh, I can pick from 2. Cardinal blade, one-handed. Nice. That is definitely what I want. Let's... Ooh, 5 more
Compass.
damage.
It indicates the truth of all directions.
I have 2 food left. I think that's just enough to get me... Oh, sweet. 15 health back. And 2 more recruits. Wow, my luck is so much better today than yesterday, guys.
Commerce thrives in even
And
the
I
most
just hit the
unusual
store.
locations. Here we begin to see
West
one of
Wind's
the small
Plague.
ways I've changed
Westwind
the
Tower
game.
bell chimes feverishly.
Each challenge differs both in
Oh,
their
I'll let
rules
him
and their
finish.
objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The Westwind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows. There's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers and into the louse lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out. We arrived to find Westwind's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Louis Lane. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted even a little. Join the soldiers. Let's go to the next level. 4 of Steel, 3 of Blight with the Trickster. I'm not trying to get cocky, but I think we have this one. Oh, that is a sick looking sword. Prepared for violence in every major direction. Yeah, I'm optimistic. Jeez, that was actually semi-smooth. That is an awesome sword. The corrupted threat removed. You've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. You gain 4 recruits, bringing me to 8. Soldiers, hope you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. I really hope there's food. Plus 10 max life, 15 gold, no food. Food, oh.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Something good. 9.
Hmm.
There's that
I'm
horrible
somewhat
luck, I
surprised you
remember.
lost that one.
Oh, I'm getting jumped. Oh no. 6 guy. Okay. This may not bode well, but yeah. That sweet sword. 6-on-1 though is great odds. Yes, as you saw, if you run out of food, every step you take hard costs you 10 health.
You have to stop helping people. It always felt like this.
Oh, that's a sweet ability. You're gone a lot worse for fighting 6 dudes. Hopefully they have food on them I can borrow and not ever return. The thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Oh, why? We're all dice.
Dice.
This went so well last time. Come on. Needs a brand new car. Okay, that's good enough.
Is dye, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called
So they have
bones
food.
for the material from which they were crafted.
5.
Here, however,
Oh.
they may also bring a
3, nice,
touch
8.
of life.
Health, 8 food, 40 gold. Okay, we're not in bad shape.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Market Bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the lands call out to passers-by to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings, of course. You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they weave through the crowd.
Now you
Oh,
wait
50-50.
for mere success and failure. You
Please,
choose
please.
the very
Ah!
stakes
Why?
themselves.
I can never get the right card. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad.
Your
Here I was
companion
thinking my
has
luck
his own
changed.
story to
Silly
tell.
me.
We must
You arrive at
wonder
the city
if this is a
market.
tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaklip's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc, Malaklip calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. We will... let's give him the 10 gold. Malaklip steps forward as Merc counts the coins. Merc, old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Merc considers this for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. Greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaklip nods as if this were a fair request. We are going to eat a purple flower. Flower has a crispy burnt texture. 15. 3, really? 3. I'm gonna re-roll everything on that. We'll game of Yahtzee. Oh, 13. Oh. Feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck and you collapse to the floor. You wake to being splashed with water. Merc has left and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Ah, no luck today.
Now your
Last
chance
stand.
presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry.
I'm going to search for more recruits because there's still
What
cards on the
traits
table.
You display already.
4, 3, 2. Adventure, how's it? Need. That'll be 3. I only need 1 food. Yeah, because going to the next level if there is one, that's right. Good call. Can't buy anything else, but that's okay. Oh, I can sell stuff too. Oh, I'm not gonna sell that stuff. That's cool to sell.
Here's a token
Finding
for you,
forest folk.
if you can earn it.
Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. 75% chance of success. I gotta get this one. Oh my god, another failure. How? Doing this.
The Empire reaches too
Captured
far.
soldiers.
The North has gone
Let's
from
fight
a
to free
loose
them. We can
collection
deal
of
with
tribes
guys.
to something to truly fear.
Horrible luck in this game. Comes to the draw. Hurts.
By sea and sea, fate and fame.
Ah, ah. Oh. At least that was just a shield one. Nice. Nice. Ooh, unlocked achievement for completing 3 combats, taking no damage. Soldiers. Equipment from... 15 damage 20. And 3 food, nice. And food, nice. And 2 recruit. Okay. Boop.
Another
Last
chance to
stand.
redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
Top Westwind Town Hall is a large bell tower. It used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields, but now it will summon Westwind's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? I do. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. And by the way, you've scoured the land and brought together every available Empire soldier to the defense of Westwind. A 7. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Give a rousing speech. Oh, why did I do that? Horrible. I don't... Not surprised there. Eating a terror blight. Gonna see how this plays out. But no, this is probably the end boss of this area. Probably the episode here shortly after this fight. Ooh, that guy is nasty looking. As the final vestige of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. Weapon ability, attack, defend, Bash, B.
These soldiers, you don't think you could have left me?
Whoa, that was a weird spike. Oh, I don't know what he's doing, but it looked good for me. Oh, I think this was showing me that he's there. Definitely a huge fan of that ability. Oh! Well, that wasn't too bad. Ooh. That's gonna leave a mark. Nicely done. What you have to say now, good sir?
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you? This
Right.
bloodshed?
White.
Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants, going about their day.
Happens. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee. Their spirits broken. Soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I am satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin.
Okay. Ring. Is Bane. Saving the town. Man-eating tree. Gnomish exchange. Lost boy. Or plague. West Wind tap. Got a handful of cards. Could have got a lot more if my luck was a bit better. But as we see, that's not the way this works.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Sting. So, tomorrow's episode, we're gonna have a bit of a choice to make between High Priestess, the Empress, or the Emperor. Nice. Kind of blaze our own trail and go from there. So on that note, guys, this is the conclusion of episode 2 in our Hand of Fate 2 series. Thank you very much for everyone who's watching, and please subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at Cowboy Gamers. Anyone who's not familiar with us, Controller Cowboys, basically we are an indie gaming organization with the goal of bringing indie games more into the light. We have noticed some AAA titles aren't quite making the cut compared to some of the indie titles. Prime example, this one. On that note, thanks again for watching, guys, and as always, happy gaming.